1. Overview. Caktus AI is an artificial intelligence-powered educational tool designed primarily for students and increasingly for educators to support writing essays, solving homework problems, summarizing video lecture content, and other academic work tasks. Caktus AI. The platform's website states that it amplifies learning, not shortcuts, and emphasizes features like citation reminders, factual verification workflows, and alignment with academic integrity policies. Caktus AI. 2 key features. Here are the main capabilities of Caktus AI. Essay writer and writing assistance. Users can input a topic, select word count and citation style, e.g., MLA APA, and the tool will generate a draft essay. Homework helper and problem solving. Includes assistance for subjects like mathematics and science, breaking down word problems, giving step-by-step reasoning. Coding support and language tutoring. Features that assist with coding in several languages, Python, Java, etc., and foreign language learning, Spanish, French, etc. Uploads and source material ingestion. According to a technical partner case study, the system allows users to upload course materials and integrates them so that outputs are better contextualized. Privacy and data handling. The company claims it does not train its model on users' private data in enterprise contexts and offers standard security compliance structures. 3. Technical model background. From a deeper technical viewpoint, Caktus AI has taken steps to build a bespoke academic model rather than rely solely on a generic large language model, LLM. They fine-tuned the open-source Llama 2, 7 billion parameter version, using a large corpus of academic papers and data, e.g., from the core repository. They increased the model's maximum sequence length, MSL, from ~4K tokens to ~8K tokens, enabling longer document contexts. Multimodal dev. They claim superior performance on academic benchmarks, the model they call Iguana, with an average score of ~89, 73 on certain tasks, outperforming competitor LLMs in that domain. 4. Strengths and potential advantages. Tailored for academia. The specification of the model training data emphasizes academic writing, citations, and document length tasks, an important differentiator from generic chatbots. Support for learning. The interface includes tools for revision, comprehension, not just generation of text. This aligns with pedagogical best practices, scaffolding, customizable prompts, and active revision. Privacy awareness. The statement that student data isn't repurposed for unrelated training, at least in their public claims, is a positive signal. Multimodal large context capability. The ability to upload documents and handle larger context bodes well for complex academic assignments, e.g., reading a syllabus, then drafting an essay, rather than only short prompts. 5. Weaknesses, risks, and academic integrity considerations. However, a balanced assessment must note several caveats. Output quality issues. User reviews and independent analysis suggest that the essay generation feature sometimes produces content that drifts away from the topic or requires substantial editing. Speed and resource delays. Some users report that the generation speed is slower compared to competitors. Academic integrity concerns. Even though the platform emphasizes revision and student ownership, using such tools in ways that violate institutional policies, e.g., submitting generated essays as one's own, remains a serious risk. Over-reliance danger. As with any AI-assisted tool, there's the risk that students become passive recipients rather than active thinkers. The assistive framing is critical. The tool should support, not substitute, learning. Subscription cost barriers. Some review sources indicate that the free trial is limited or non-existent, meaning access may require payment. 6. Pedagogical implications and best practice recommendations. From a teaching and institutional viewpoint, some considerations. Integrate as support tool, not replacement. Encourage students to use Caktus AI for drafting, brainstorming, or reviewing work, but require substantial personalization, citation verification, and substantive editing by the student. Teach prompt crafting and AI literacy. Given the tool's capabilities and limitations, students should be instructed on how to craft prompts, how to check outputs, how to cite appropriately, and how to use the tool as a learning enhancer rather than a shortcut. Align with academic policy. Institutions should review how such tools fit with their academic integrity rules, update guidance, and clarify acceptable versus unacceptable use. Use as instructor resource. Educators may integrate the tool by uploading course materials, using it to generate example essays for critique sessions, or designing assignments where students must critique expand AI-generated drafts. Emphasize metacognition and revision. Use the tool's output as a starting point. Students should engage in revision, reflect on structure, coherence, argumentation, sources, and align with assessment criteria. 7. Future trajectory and research opportunities. From a scholarly perspective, the evolution of Caktus AI points to interesting research directions. Effectiveness studies. Empirical research could investigate how the use of specialized AI tools like Caktus affects learning outcomes, writing improvement, critical thinking, and academic integrity behaviors. Model bias and domain specificity. While the tool is fine-tuned for academic tasks, exploring how it handles disciplinary variation, e.g. STEM vs humanities, would be instructive. Meta-learning and student-AI collaboration. How do students learn with AI rather than from AI? What scaffolding best supports deeper learning rather than mere output generation? Institutional policy adaptation. Examining how universities adapt academic integrity policies in an era of generative AI tools. What frameworks work? What educational strategies mitigate misuse? Ethical and equity issues. Access to such tools might widen or narrow existing educational inequalities. Research could explore whether these tools benefit all students equally, or whether they advantage those already well-resourced. 8. Conclusion. In summary, Caktus AI is a significant example of how generative AI tools are being tailored specifically for academic use, rather than general-purpose chatbots. Its focus on essay writing, citation, document uploads, and academic benchmarks suggest a thoughtful alignment with student needs and educator concerns. However, as with all such tools, the value to students depends heavily on how it is used. If deployed thoughtfully, as a scaffold, as a part of a revision process, as a learning aid, then it can enhance writing fluency, idea generation, and comprehension. On the other hand, if used as a substitution for student thinking and writing, it poses risks to both learning quality and academic integrity. As an instructor or advanced student, one should approach Caktus AI as an emergent tool in the pedagogical toolbox, not as a shortcut to grades, but a partner in the writing process.